Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, the Little Apple, where they have taken a large bite out of college football. The man for whom the stadium is named, Bill Snyder, built this program from the losingest in the history of college football to a formidable foe and home of the Kansas State Wildcats. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Kansas State Wildcats. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wildcats offense is on the field for the first time today. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. They've got the screen set up. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's running in the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Kansas State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off by saying so much for bad field position, a 91-yard scoring toss. And the returner will be brought down. The Wildcats offense will take the field for the first time. These two dudes who both come off the edge can wreck an offense's day, Jesse.
Man, these quarterbacks better have an internal clock working today. If you hold on to the football, you are getting sacked.
Yeah, best athletes on the field.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Off the RPO complete. And they're able to make the tackle. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this week.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Fair catch called for and made. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Johnson wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They're going to throw it again. Finds his tight end. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. And the timing just a hair off. No gain on first down after the incompletion. Now 2nd and 10 from the 40. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. The short hands, it's Rice. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fisher. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Looking to move it through the air. And it's caught! Touchdown, Wildcats!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after. Bangs it through for an extra point.
The rivalry known as the South's oldest rivalry between North Carolina and Virginia is underway, and we wanted to quickly get you caught up on things. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. all about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. On the ground, it's Edwards. Jumped on top of the pile. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
3rd down play from the gun. Catch in the middle, it's Fisher. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Fast motion from the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Pushes and picks his way ahead for 6 yards. He's down at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's got the tight end. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. Johnson looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a first down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. And here comes the offense on second down. Handoff to the single running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And you can see the defensive coordinator so upset after that play because everybody on his side is thinking it's going to be a run on 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the 50, but you need guys in the back end to just step up in that situation. If they throw the football, someone's got to make a play. You couldn't get it done, and now you've got 1st and goal in your own end.
The Wildcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Johnson wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats! What a catch and run for 6. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Rutgers proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Scarlet Knights team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
From the gun, they'll try the middle.
It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They'll try to run for it. Looks as if Arizona will have enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Arizona going back to work with another 1st down. He's got it on the right. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. He'll just keep slinging it. And they got him for the sack.
Well, that inside linebacker is a freak of nature for multiple reasons, and it's hard for a lot of these smaller running backs to have to pick him up in pass pro, not just because of his speed, but he's also big and strong.
Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Johnson looking to throw. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man, and he's brought down after a huge completion.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating his guy and making an accurate throw.
Looking to go up top on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Kansas State. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points, and you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. He wants to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Sweet feet on the move. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Manhattan. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium.
And the Wildcats will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the 2nd half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little 2nd half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the 2nd half so that they can win this game.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got it on the run. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. They'll go to the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He makes a grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Great example of how a 2nd half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. 1st half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Georgia was like a 65-man mute button. They went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Dogs team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Sure happened today. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Kansas State will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on 3rd down? They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Man, I tell you what, this guy's making a name for himself. 2 sacks last week. He's got 2 today already. He is terrorizing quarterbacks.
Arizona runs out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Edwards. Oh, he gave him the limp leg. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a 1st down. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Motion from the offense. Off play action on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he just couldn't get started. Goes down behind the line of scrimmage, and they'll lose yardage on the completion. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense has had some bright moments, but they've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback, but keep that coverage intact in the back end.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Steps away to find some room. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has no idea where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Snap from the gun on third down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Johnson looking to throw. They'll run the screen. He breaks a tackle. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. They want to just keep throwing it. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He's going to pass. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. They'll leave it with him. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the lone back. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Finds his big tight end. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Arizona runs out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Johnson wants to throw it. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block, it's Johnson. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third down coming up after that completion. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. They'll run for it on 4th down. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Pulls it in. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium for this offense.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Now from inside the red zone. He caught it.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. And this guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
He's looking to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Arizona in a hurry. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll take a shot. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. A fourth-quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Oh, what a move. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Quarterback keeps it. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The quarterback takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.